So, you've been saving up all year to be able to treat yourself properly during the Black Friday event. After buying your favorite tanks, you realize that there is an event running allowing you to unlock some tanks for free. Among those, the SMV Vipera, a tier 8 Italian tank destroyer. You don't know anything about the tank yet, but hey, it's free, right? Congratulations, you just got yourself your next favorite premium for the past 6 months. Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we are gonna dive deep into the SMV Vipera, which is slowly becoming my favorite new tank destroyer at tier 8 because of how reliable it is, and on top of that, it's newbie friendly. Let's go. The SMV Vipera is a compendium of everything you could expect from a great tank destroyer. The gun is among the greatest of its tier, for 3 reasons. The first one, you're equipped with a special mechanism called Reserve Shell, which will allow you in certain scenarios to get out of tough situations by using your second shells. Otherwise, do not use it at all. The second insane thing about it is the 11 degrees of gun depression, making you a tank quite versatile that will be able to adapt pretty much on every single map this game has to offer. Finally, all of the other values about the gun are just great. The gun dispersion is very nice, sitting at close to 0.29, your damage per minute is great as well, sitting at 2.4 thousand, and the reload between shots is insane, sitting at 2 seconds. Not to mention your average damage per shot, which is in the norm, and your average penetration that will be sustainable for pretty much every single enemy you're about to encounter. But of course, the tank has to get one downside, and here Wargaming decided to pick the mobility as the worst part of the tank, because when you take a look at the average speed, you see that you're going only to 25 km per hour per average with a maximum of 35%. And for that, I would advise you to use the engine power boost as a consumable, because if you go on the wrong side of the map and need to retreat to your allies, if you don't equip it with the engine power boost, you are gonna struggle and probably get killed. On top of that, you gotta be careful about mediums and light tanks that could easily circle you. Talking about circling, there are some specificities about the Vipera that I need to tell you straight away, because you do not have a fully traversable turret, which means that if someone is in your back, it's over for you. So make sure to always either have an ally with you that can track down any opponents that would try to circle you, or make sure to get yourself into a position where it can't happen. The armor profile. We recognize, as always, the main weak spot that every single tank in this game is sharing, the lower part of the hull. But beside that, if you manage to hide it and use your 11 degrees of gun depression, you should be pretty much impenetrable by the vast majority of tanks. Keep in mind that when you're encountering tank destroyer, if they switch to gold shell and they are using calibrated shells, then you become a whole weak spot by yourself. So keep in mind that you want to play aggressively and show the whole tank to certain opponents like mediums and heavies, but you want to keep it low profile when you encounter tank destroyer. It's only a brain game, to be fair. One last important thing while using the Vipera, do not try to angle it at all, because when you do, 2 new weak spots are appearing, the lower part of the hull plus the side armor of the turret, which is a no-go if you want to keep your tank alive. We've seen the statistics, now comes the time for us to talk about the playstyle, but instead of talking, let me show you. Okay guys, time for us to cook. Top tier, and on top of that, on my favorite map. Everything is smiling at me right now. Awesome. If we take 2 seconds to analyze the team, you see that they have a couple of heavies, which implies that if we play on the heavy side, which is right there, we are going to be able to use our gun depression to make everything flawless. Let's make it happen. I feel like it's going to be a good game. And don't forget guys to always use your speed boost at the beginning of the game while using the Vipera, otherwise to take advanced position early in game, it's going to be quite complicated. Oh, an hazard. It's been a long time since I saw one. Alright, come on. We pass the little hill. Don't tell me they are on the other side, please. Oh, perfect. It's even better for us because from this position I'm gonna be able to use all my gun depression. Okay, Hazard, I need you to get out. Thank you. Okay, let me get myself in position now. Tuk, 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 tuk. And there we go. First shot here. Come on, can we snap another one? That would be cool. Of course, I have to get the freaking Charlemagne blocking my way. Lovely. Come on. Yeah, I can't penetrate neither of those. Oh. Let me get on that guy instead. The Saumur. Saumur Grenadier, by the way, if you want to know how we say it. Oh! We have a BZ-166. Okay. I guess it's time for us to cook him. He's not even taking a look at us, which implies that he's probably gonna go on the Charlemagne only. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing for us. I gotta get away, obviously. They're watching me? No, they're not. That's really weird how they all decided to split around like that. It's not a usual behavior. The cool thing is, from this position here, I can have so much fun on them. That's like the perfect position for me. It's gonna be quite enjoyable. And I don't think they can push me, right? I don't think they can push me. I know that Cheeto is probably gonna be a little bit annoying. Yeah, he's using gold shells. Otherwise he can't penetrate, but I kind of don't care. I mean, I have the high ground here. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi at the end of Star Wars 3. Ah, that's good. Okay, basilisks. I don't even know what tank this is. That's the first time I see one, actually. Okay. As you can see, we are not trying, guys, to use our reserve shell. We will in case of extreme emergency, but it doesn't appear that it's the case right now, okay? Okay, let's kill the Cheeto. 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna switch to gold shell just to make sure. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the basilisk. I'm gonna go on the TVP instead. I'm probably gonna use my reserve shell here because I have 1 HE and 1 last shot. And just like that, fellas, we managed to get ourselves 5,000 damage and 2 kills. That's the Vipera for y'all. I can't complain about this game. This was an amazing one, and I told you at the beginning that it was going to be a great one. Is it going to be an ace tanker? Maybe. Awesome, right? We did our little ace tanker. Damage blocked is cool as well, and look at the number of credits we did. Yeah, nah, the Vipera is definitely a tank you want to have in your garage. It's an insane one, and props to Wargaming for making it a reward during the Black Friday event, because I never knew how strong it was because I didn't have it in the garage, right? The Vipera is insane. Not only is it one of the greatest tank destroyers I've played with, it's also extremely fun to play, and most importantly, the reserve shell mechanism can save your ass so many times. If you're willing to spend a little bit of money by buying other premiums that you don't already have, it's a nice gesture from Wargaming to allow you to get it kind of for free, because it's a reward that is not necessarily something you pay for. So yeah, this is definitely the kind of tank you want to acquire. If you have some money to spend, do it right now, because that's probably the only time you're gonna have a 100% guaranteed chance to get the Vipera. See ya. Hey you. Yes, you. Like that video? Why not going for another one? I have plenty of videos you can choose from. All you have to do is hop on this truck. Come, don't be afraid. It's only one video.